Hey guys, I'm Stick here with Jamie from Pillar Studios, and this is the update video for TerraTech 0.7.1. We've been working on a huge overhaul for the economic system and how to create blocks. This video is going to teach you everything you need to know to build your very first base. We'll talk you through the most important blocks one by one, and by the end of it, you'll be a base building master. So let's get to it, the crafting update.
Every block in the game is made up of resources, and the world is full of them. You have to explore in order to find the chunks you need. Combining these resources in various different ways is how you make new blocks. As of 0.7.1, all GSO, Geocorp, and Venture blocks have recipes, which means they can be scrapped and fabricated.
So how do we get started? First, you'll need a collector to bring resources back to your base. Go find the resources you need and use whatever tools you have to get harvesting. Resources will pop out of the outcrop and your collector will pick them up. You can now take them back to your base. When you get back home, the resources can be passed on to your base by using the receiver.
The receiver is one of the main entry points for any base. They will take in resources lying around or from any nearby collectors and then pass them onto attached blocks. A conveyor is the block we use to define the flow of our base. They automatically pass any resources in the direction that they're pointing. Right-clicking any conveyor belt will change the direction of flow and the resources will start going the other way around. You can build all kinds of things with the conveyors. It's a flexible system that you can set up however you want. In this case, we've built a fairly simple base consisting of a receiver and a couple of conveyors. So, let's try making something with our resources. First, we should try to store them properly. If we keep them on a conveyor belt, they'll eventually end up clogging our base. This is where silos come in handy.
Whenever resources pass by a silo, it'll pull them in and keep them there for storage. Doing this means you can stockpile resources and avoid clogging up the rest of your base. Silos come in different sizes and with different ways of sorting. Notice how the small silo only takes in one type of resource, while the big silo takes in any resource. Perfect, our base is neatly sorted. Let's try making use of the resources we've got. I want to make some money from these resources. To do that, I'll need the next block, the delivery cannon.
Delivery cannons take in resources and fire them into orbit where they'll eventually make their way back to Earth. You get paid for this in block bucks. When you attach delivery cannons to your conveyor belt, they'll sell anything that passes by. You can also attach it directly to your silo, which means it will sell anything that silo is holding. This makes it a lot easier to build a small and compact selling station for that extra boost of cash.
Another thing you can do to up your income is refining resources before selling them.
The refinery.
Refineries will take in any raw resource that passes by and refine it. Again, you can add this to your conveyor belt or maybe in between your silo and delivery cannon for quick cash. Refined resources sell for a lot more block bucks. They are also used in the fabrication of more advanced blocks, which brings us on to the fabricator.
A fabricator is the heart of any base. This is where all your resources go when you want to make a new block. When you attach a fabricator to your base, simply right-click it and open the block recipe menu. Here, you'll see the complete list of blocks that this fabricator can create. GSO fabricators will only make blocks of their own corporation. Same goes with Geocorp and Venture fabricators. So I want to make a GSO 4 block. Let's have a look at its recipe. It's going to take 1 Fibron chunk and 3 plumbier ingots. Once you click create, the fabricator automatically asks the rest of the base for all the required resources. Antennas show on the fabricator, refinery and silos. This shows that they're talking to each other as the resources make their way to the fabricator. Once the fabricator has all it needs, the block gets fabricated.
Now you have all the tools you need to build any block in the game. But there's so much more you can do with this system. The next few blocks are for you more advanced base builders out there. First, let's have a look at
The scrapper.
It's pretty easy to have a large amount of unwanted blocks lying around from all those enemy techs you've destroyed. Now, scrapping is a big part of the economic system in TerraTech. That means their loss is your gain. Just bring unwanted blocks back to your scrapper and it'll suck them up and break them down into resources. You can use the scrap magnet to bring blocks back to your scrapper or just drag and dump any block onto it. It'll instantly start scrapping. The generator.
During nighttime, there's no sun to power your solar generators. So if you've got batteries to fill or shields to power, the generator is the block for you. Generators will automatically take in any resource that can be used as fuel and get burning. You can add generators directly to silos just like with the other blocks. The filter.
Filters are the key to any advanced base. These handy blocks can be attached to existing conveyor systems and trained to pull off any resource that the player sets it to. Just right click a filter to open the filter menu, and in here you can select to filter specific resources, unrefined resources, refined resources, fuel, nothing or everything. You can also filter a specific resource type just by dragging one of those resources onto the filter itself. Using filters, you can build much more advanced bases. You can set them to only send fuel chunks to your generator, stock up on your rare crystals, or make sure that only certain resources go to specific fabricators. There's almost infinite possibilities.
So there we have it. It may be a lot to take in, but remember, each of these blocks has a very specific function and it's up to you to build your base in a way that works for you. We're really excited to see what kinds of bases you guys will build with these new blocks. Be sure to let us know what you think of the changes.
We hope this video helped. Thanks for watching and see you around.
This is our colony, our home. I never thought we'd come this far. But this is not how it started. When the demons came, humanity was not prepared. I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm one of the survivors. The apocalypse had begun, but we chose to resist, to rebuild in the shadow of chaos. We started with a small camp, collecting what little we could. We explored a devastated world anew. We had to scavenge and fight for resources. We relearned forgotten trades, crafted tools. We constructed buildings, built a new economy, forged a new society. Where science failed us, we turned to the occult, performing rituals to harness the power of the dark arts for our own ends. Each day we survived was a triumph. Every death, another tragedy. The gates of hell have been unleashed, but judgment has not yet been passed on us. To survive is to prevail. Will you survive Judgment Day? Judgment.
kids. Tired of those other video games? Free yourself from the shackles of just one game with the Attack Pack from the Attack Mountain Video Game Company. Not one, but 2 whole games for you to buy and then immediately forget to play. Only the best for our video game guests. Yes, good news now for basement-dwelling loners. Over-the-top spy action's the name of the game with SOS. Special Operative Stories. Roll your way to victory in 2 exciting launch episodes. You will exhibit the 3 classic S's of video game consumption: screaming, sweating, and sobbing. Wow, that's spine-tingling, man. You know, I took a few bullets in the war, and they're still in there, because I'm afraid of doctors. Good luck, loser. Take a deep breath and get weird in the woods with the Gray Man. Now, I honestly don't know what I'm looking at here. What's that supposed to be? Some sort of little spaceship or something? What's that, some sort of space friend? What's he supposed to be doing there? I mean, that's not even like a death ray, man. It's just like he's cooking his dinner or something. Call the sheriff, Ma. Your sweet baby's going to space for dinner tonight. Jeepers, there's something you don't see every day. Man, I don't even know who the bad boy is anymore. Well, now there's the thing. And, oh boy, you look up there and it's hold the phone. I thought there were only 2 games. I don't even know what this one is, so I don't know what you want for me. Must be some sort of bonus crap. You people are giving me a headache. Out now. Own it today and forever. Or don't. I don't care. I already got paid for this gig, baby. Attack Mountain. It's not fancy, but it's pretty good. 3 games now. And has the money gone to the bank in Zurich? Bring me the tubbiest producer. I want to use my ball-peen hammer on his fingers. Bring him to me now. Tell him I have free snacks and action figures. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Being happy and enjoying snacks is just as important as going to church and learning about nature.